Alright, we should be live now. Hey guys. Welcome to the Dark Souls All Bosses Prepare to Die Edition tournament. This is the winner's final, the upper bracket final. The winner of this race is gonna go up against the winner of the loser's bracket. I'm Gamal and I'm joined here by Celestin.
Yeah, hello guys. It's gonna be a really cool race today. Very high stakes on this race. Basically, the winner wins everything.
Not quite yet, but almost.
We're
So yeah,
getting
this is gonna
close to
be
the very end, yes.
it's gonna be a very interesting race because both of these guys are super good. And it's gonna hopefully it's gonna be a super close race and super interesting race. And yeah, I think we're ready to go, so should start the race soon.
Yeah, we can start now.
We don't have a 15-second countdown, so we're just gonna see when they start. And there we go.
Nice. So both of these runners are gonna use the same route. It's gonna be Samalis with Goalless Calamite. You guys should know it pretty well by now. It's a very popular one. So they both start as Thief, as always. You guys should probably know everything by that point. Everything has been explained so many times. I'm sure everybody in chat already knows what's going on. We're gonna kill the first boss very quickly with black fire bombs.
Yeah, very usual start for the Asylum here.
No prediction in chat yet. I'm sure someone's gonna get on that. Oh, there you go. Gonna be very interesting, at least to me, to see how do people vote for this one.
Yeah.
I think this race is one of those races that's gonna go very close. Both of these runners are very good.
Oh, Mario punching.
Some RTA thrust here. It's kind of sad, at least for me, that they don't do the quit out anymore, because I think it's very cool. Not many people even know that you can just quit out in front of the breakable wall and it just breaks. Kind of
Yeah, it's
sad to
a
see that
pretty funny
strategy
mechanic.
lose. Yeah. But that should be an incentive for people to actually watch not only the races, but the world record WODs as well. Because some strats are going to be different.
Yeah, it's a prediction you can't really go wrong with either of them. You can be like Sacerton and wait 10 minutes just to be really sure.
Yeah, that's true.
Rats.
I expect them to be completely synced, at least for the first 10 minutes. So it shouldn't be too much of a difference. But if you want to be a cheater, you can wait.
Let's hope the follows are nice to them. Sometimes you can just get really unlucky, especially for example at the Gold Pine Resin door, and then you just get completely destroyed.
Rigo already getting a little bit unlucky. Well, Regal is very knowledgeable about how these hollows can be. Because he's the author of the crazy clip where he gets hit by the arrow already close to the merchant. Basically, no one's ever seen that before. And we see Mario getting hit by the same hollow, but on his way out.
Yeah, and here we just see them kick the hollow out of the way. You have to wait until he has opened the door and has performed the animation, or has completed the animation of opening the door. Before that, you can't actually kick him, so you always see runners wait there a tiny bit.
It's actually a really cool strat. At least I really like it. It looks cool. You just kick him out of
Yeah,
the
it's
way.
pretty cool.
And this common strat is also really cool, where you jump over the barrel. And it's something you shouldn't really be able to do, but it's just the game is coded the way you can just jump up over the barrel like that.
You can actually run through it too, but it's super precise.
Can you backstab through it?
Yeah, you can. And here Taurus, the first actual boss. Shouldn't be too much of a difficulty. Oh, Mario.
Actually, Mario is getting hit. This boss can have some very interesting hitboxes sometimes, where you don't expect to get hit, but you still do.
Okay. Very good jobs, nonetheless. Sometimes you just get unlucky and Taurus can hit you in a bad way. Happens. Now Rego pulled ahead after Mario being ahead for a little bit. And here we see the runners use another gold pine resin to cut the tail of the Drake. Also very common strat. And what are you doing, Mario?
Yeah, so Mario doing a little bit of a shrugging animation.
I wouldn't be surprised if both of these runners are nervous, so some of these things might be just down to nerves.
Yeah, I'm not sure Regal can be
stumble.
nervous. Have you heard that guy? He's like the chillest person ever. I guess we'll find out at the end when we have the interviews.
Yeah. Oh, Mario doesn't get nervous. Well, maybe it's different this time because it's it's an important race.
Do you know the score between Mario and Regal?
Score? What do you mean?
Yeah, like over their race history.
No, I don't.
Maybe it's an important match. Because of course, both of these runners are very old school runners. They know each other very well and they've raced before many times.
Yeah. And here we see the first major skip of the run, the Sense Gate skip, also in every single run or route nowadays, almost. And yeah, it's just this top-down view that we call dev cam that prevents assets from being loaded, and it allows us to just walk straight into Sense Fortress without ringing the bells, since the gate is not loaded.
Yeah, this skip has been explained many times before, so we not gonna go into full detail here. Hopefully it's not gonna be too bad for anyone. The one thing to know about this skip is it's actually pretty easy to pull off, so if anyone who is casually playing the game wants to try it, it's not hard, you can learn it pretty quickly. And I think Kamul actually was the one who helped with the discovery of it, weren't you?
No, not really. That was Captain who did it mainly.
But yeah, Kamul is here with me. He's actually a really big person in Dark Souls in terms of glitches. He's like the glitch god. Many glitches are almost solely discovered by him. Especially in Remaster.
Yeah, without owning the game.
Yeah. So we see both runners getting rid of the snake with the dragon sword attack. It's very nifty.
Yeah,
And of course you have to save Logan because you need his spells.
Yeah, Nobs had help in finding Sense Gate skip basically. He found the spot where you can riposte and you can die at that spot, and Captain used that information to try and see if you can avoid the kill plane but get the death plane. So
yeah, you guys didn't have the kill plane and death plane like tools before, right? Because now you can actually see them with a gadget. I mean, I think with the like
yeah, we didn't
this
have
is
that back in the
special
day.
view.
Even when since Gatescape was found, we didn't have that.
Yeah, so right now, if you actually have that tool available, you can actually see that those planes come really close together, so it's possible to pinpoint the exact place where you have to stand. But before that, we just have to trial and error it, basically. So we're coming up to the technical part of the run, the first move swap, and then the first real hard boss, Iron Golem. Unfortunately, in this category, the Iron Golem fight isn't very easy, because it can be pretty easy in some other categories, but in this category, because you only have the Drake Sword, it has to be pretty precise to be fast. We'll see Regal show it to us first. Yeah, we haven't talked about move swap, but I don't think we have to. Let's just take a look at the fight.
We can just shortly explain it.
Yeah, perfect fight from Regal so far.
Yeah,
Nice.
goes.
I think he missed one attack, but it's fine, because you can miss one and still get him.
And Mario
And actually,
also doing a
same
good
from
job.
Mario as well.
Yeah. So the way the Iron Golem fight works is you have to deal 400 damage beneath the legs, or like the knees rather, and then 200 more to make the Iron Golem fall. And since you have to hit him quite a bunch of times, you use certain pathing to get him to end up in a good position after the hits. And yeah, it's harder without Red Tear Stone Ring. It's easier with Red Tear Stone Ring. Unfortunately, in this route, you get Red Tear Stone Ring way later. And yeah, the move swap is just this glitch where you can two-hand weapons like that are not a bow in the left hand, and it allows you to use the running attack and rolling attack of your right-hand weapon, which is usually a thrusting sword like a rapier, and that has this double hit, very quick double hit attack, which leads to very high damage output with weapons like the Dragon Tooth.
Yeah, it's also the plunge attack, I think, which can be important for Fire
Yeah.
Slash Elevator clip sometimes.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that later. This is a little bit of a scary place, especially for casual players, but for speedrunners too, because these painting guardians can be really scary. But thankfully, both runners so far are getting past them. Yeah, Mario got a good pattern. Oh, I say that, and he gets hit instantly. Caster curse right there.
Let's hope he doesn't get a throwing knife in the back. That would be unfortunate. Sometimes you can have painting guardians follow you after the Fog and throw one at you right at the lever here. But
Yeah,
seems like that's not the
he has
case.
to heal now. Yeah, we see both runners are gonna take the Darkmoon Tomb bonfire. And the ring. And you might wonder why would he take that ring? Well, I'm gonna explain that later, but it's a very cool thing in this game. I think one of the coolest glitches in the entire game.
Yeah, it's very cool. Lots of shenanigans that you can do with it. Largely not useful, unfortunately, but it's very cool to mess around with too.
Yeah, there's like a whole table of things you can turn into one another that you can find on Speedsoul's wiki. Because you can basically turn not only the red tear stone ring, you can create many things with that. I think you can create a Artorias sword.
Yeah.
Which can be helpful.
Regal got blocked a bit by the gargoyle, but it seems fine.
Yeah, Sas actually called
he
it.
messed up the quit out though.
Damn.
So what the runners want to do here is, maybe Mario manages to get it. You want to land on solid ground, which is not the ground of the elevator. and Mario got it and quit out. And that makes it so you get to the top, but the elevator will be back down because it didn't complete the full animation. Which is useful because later you want to go up that elevator again from the bonfire that they just took.
Yeah, so right now,
real
even
time
though Regal seems ahead, I think he's already behind because of that mistake.
that it doesn't. How much does that lose? 12 seconds or something. So
Well, if it's only 12 seconds, then it's not too bad.
yeah, at least he didn't also quit out.
Yeah, we're coming up to the very important boss, one of the most iconic bosses in the game, but before that, we actually need the weapon to fight him. So we will see Regal actually take the Dragon Tooth. And obviously, pretty much everybody in this tournament is taking the bonfire, the safety bonfire here. I think Catalyst didn't take it one
Yeah,
time.
Catalyst usually didn't take it. Alibaba also didn't take it against Mario, I think.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy to not take the bonfire because ONS is one of the most random bosses in the entire game. Kata never took it. Yeah, he's a crazy person. That would be very scary.
I mean, in this, it's if you have a certain approach, safer approach, then I think it's not too crazy. It's just crazy in the sense it barely loses any time. But definitely this with no RTSR, you can take a hit, maybe even two, depending on the attack, and survive. So I know I can understand why Kata doesn't take it if he feels like YOLOing.
Yeah,
But
so we
yeah,
will
Rico's
see the
coming up
fight
to
right
you.
now, yes.
Yeah,
ONS is all about the openers. Whichever opener Ornstein gives you is gonna like basically determine the entire fight. Let's see
let's
what
see.
opener Regal gets.
It's the second best opening, I guess.
And basically, there's two openers that you can work with, and one that you kind of cry if it happens.
Nice. That was good RNG.
Yeah, that was a good fight. No, no PP hops from Ornstein, and Smog was also favorable.
Let's see what Mario gets.
Mario actually gets the best of that,
Not
but I'm
really.
not sure what's happening. Okay.
Okay. Oh, maybe.
Yeah, but Smog back jumps, so
That
it's still
was
good.
handled really well by Mario. That was pretty good.
And you can see the power of Dragon Tooth, because Smaug gets staggered in a single move swap. Well, unless you miss one hit.
Yeah, so Mario got unlucky there. Normally, that's the best opening, getting the dash. Unfortunately, Onstein got stuck. And he had to handle it in a certain way to bait out most attacks properly and make him backstab, which you can do if you walk towards him. And Mario executed that pretty much perfectly. So that's pretty much as good of a fight he could have gotten from that opening.
All in all, it was a pretty fast fight.
Yeah, both had good fights, all things considered.
Yes, I see we have a person in chat who doesn't know about move swap, so they can, I guess, explain it again. So the thing is, you just transfer the rapier moveset to whatever weapon you have in your left hand. And because the rapier moveset has this double attack if you run, basically the running attack is like a double hit attack. You basically just do a double hit with any weapon you want to, and since Dragon Tooth is very strong, you can use that to your advantage. Nice handling of the Hollow Room by Regal.
Yeah, there's basically two ways you can go through Hollow Room. You can either run in and turn left and block two hollows that jump at you, or you can run straight through.
You can YOLO, of course, yeah. Damn, Mario getting blocked. And you can see the power of move swap again in this fight. And actually Regal misses one hit, but you can see how quickly those gargoyles die.
Yeah, so Regal didn't have a super optimal fight, but it was okay. Let's see what Mario gets.
Nice. He actually got one hit off in the air.
That's very good.
Because also the move swap makes the Dragon Tooth have a very large hitbox, so you can actually hit things that you should. It doesn't seem like you hit them, but because the Dragon Tooth is just so big, you can hit things even in the air like that. And unfortunately, I don't think we're gonna see melee Calamite, but it's also something you can do with Dragon Tooth.
Yes, they are doing the same route.
No, I mean the melee goalless Calamite.
So here, both guys are now on the way to Blighttown, to Quellac. On the way, you're gonna kick down Lotrek and talk to Rickard to get a catalyst.
Yeah, funny saying, I didn't even know this guy existed until I accidentally found him. 'Cause I didn't even know there was like stairs going down there. I only found out after like my third or fourth playthrough. Yeah, so as people in chat are pointing out, so probably the only point of difference between these runners is going to be how they handle Sif. And it's actually a long topic of debate in this Pixels community. So today we will once again have a chance to figure out which fight is better. I think so far in the tournament, melee Sif has been winning. It's not too many people who actually do melee Sif. So it kind of skews the results.
So here we
Because
see the
more
runners
people attempt,
doing.
yeah.
We see these runners doing plunges, which allows them to do a plunging attack on ground, like when they land, and then roll out of the plunging animation to iframe fall damage. We see Mario doing it here. See if he gets it. That should be good. Very good. Nice. Both got the light on plunges, which allows them to get down to the bottom of the swamp super fast.
Yeah, I was so engorged in my explanation of Magic Sif versus DT Sif. I forgot they were actually doing something cool right here, which was the plunges. And something also cool is happening right now on Regal's screen as he's actually killing Quillag. And something you just saw was he just cancelled Quillag's attack by hitting her backside, basically. If you hit the backside, she cancels whatever she's doing and does this like stomp animation, I think, with her whole body. Regal took advantage of that.
They both get the jump opening here, and they both managed to hit.
Why? That's very good.
Yeah. Normally the jump opening is kind of bad, but if you manage to, oh nice. If you manage to get the hit on the jump, it's not nearly as bad. And Mario did something very cool there. He got Quellac was about to do the explosion attack, which is super slow, but he did the same thing as Regal did and attacked the backside of Quellac, which basically acts like a tail, in that it has HP. And if you get the HP to 0, then Quellac is instantly going to do a certain attack, this fire attack on her backside, and that is going to cancel any other attack, which is very easy to avoid, and so you can skip the time loss of the slow explosion attack.
So both runners are part of the Kill Engi community. Rip Engi. But actually, Mario went with killing the maggots with the Dragon Tooth while Regal used his Firebomb. You can do whatever you want there. And right now you see a crazy glitch happening on Regal's screen, which is a frame dupe. You can see he very quickly gets millions and millions of souls by scamming Framt.
Yeah, the way this works is that there's a glitch called quantity storage, and as the name implies, it allows you to store a quantity, like arrows, that when you have 999 arrows, and apply it to other quantity prompts where you shouldn't have that much. So we can, for example, sell 999 Krolak souls even though we only have a single one. That allows them to get a crazy amount of souls and basically get fully stacked levels in anything that they want.
Yeah, and what they want, as we can see on Regal's screen, is a lot of intelligence, a lot of dexterity, a lot of health, and a lot of endurance. So in this game, many things have not infinite scaling. Well, they do have infinite scaling, but some things like Dragon Tooth, for example, they stop scaling after a certain point of strength. The scaling just becomes very, very low. But with spells, it's a little bit different, because spells scale infinitely. Oh my, Regal actually misses his
Yeah,
roll.
he did get the quit out though.
Nice. That's why we
Yeah,
get
so
99 intelligence, so we can actually one-shot bosses later on.
what we also saw the runners getting is lots of soul spears, so they can just, in this case, for the upcoming boss, they're gonna just spam soul spears on Stray, which makes the fight pretty fast and very easy as well.
They also get 45 dexterity, I think, which is the amount you need for maximum cast speed, which can be very
Yeah.
helpful.
Yeah, generally it just makes the cast faster, but it also allows the runners to get one king. Spoiling the road here, but
Yeah, so thankfully it's gonna be magic on this boss for both runners. Oh my, Regal got trolled by a hollow right there.
yeah,
Nice
nice strat
block.
here that you see the runners do is block the explosion by turning backwards, since the explosion comes from the back if you are right in front of Stray. And because of the insane amount of endurance and health, that you can just block it.
If you guys ever saw this fight with DT plus 0, that's awful. Very thankful that this time we see it with magic. Regal also picked up the peculiar doll that you need for DLC. And right now we'll see Regal actually lose some time because he has to call the elevator.
Yeah, this is exactly the point where that we talked about earlier, with the elevator being down because you want to go up from here to Painted World. For Mario, you're gonna see that he will not have to wait. And this actually allows Mario to catch up quite a bit, as you can see. Regal just started running on the elevator and Mario is now also doing the same. So the gap closed a little bit.
Yeah, this gap is gonna be similar until one of them makes a huge mistake, I think.
Yeah,
Because in
probably.
this race, it's all gonna be about down to how many mistakes each runner makes. And so far, there hasn't been many, which is a testament to how good these runners are.
Yes, Regal missed the elevator quit out. He fumbled it a little bit.
Yeah, so now that we're in the painted world, we're gonna do the setup for the one of the coolest glitches in this game, as I was talking about. Actually, gonna pick up the Red Sign Soapstone. So that's the first thing we're gonna do in this place.
Yeah, so Painted World is mostly just running through and dodging a couple of hollows. and then they're gonna run up the stairs in the Colosseum, I guess it is, and pick up the red sign soapstone at the top of the stairs. And the reason that red sign soapstone is important is with a certain glitch called equip slot manipulation, you can equip items like the red sign soapstone. Really, you can equip any item in any slot that we want. In this case, the red sign soapstone. And what we're gonna equip it into is the ring slot. And when you do that, it turns into the red tier stone ring, which is probably one of the most important items in the game. And it skips. It allows us to skip picking it up, which takes over 2 minutes, whereas just picking up the red sign soapstone is like 30 seconds or something.
And you see Mario not gonna have to heal, which is gonna save him some more time.
Is Regal gonna heal?
He already healed.
Oh, okay. I didn't see. Yeah, so you just see the runners do a bit of a zigzag here to dodge the arrows. And then they're also going to... First they're going to actually shoot Priscilla to trigger the fight quicker. And also to, like, as you can see on Regal's side, you can see Priscilla while she's invisible with the arrow in her body, which is very convenient. There's another strat that actually you could see on Mario's side, is you can lock onto her, and if she teleports into a range where you can, or into a position where you can keep the lock on, it's gonna follow her for a short moment, and then you know where she is too. So you have 2 ways to know where Priscilla is.
Well, you could also look at the footsteps, but that's a casual way.
That's the really slow backup, because it's very slow to look at the snow.
Yeah, you don't want to do that for sure. Right now we see ESM in action.
Yeah, so Regal used the quantity storage glitch that they used for Rammed earlier to buy a single pike that weighs 999, and the reason for that is it allows you to reach the hidden inventory weight limit that is a carryover from Demon Souls. That is 10,000 units in this game, and because it's just an unfinished mechanic, if you go over it, some menu shenanigans happen when you try to unequip a ring, and it allows you to do what we talked about earlier. Allows you to equip anything anywhere, and in this case the red sign soapstone into the ring slot. And it just so happens that the red sign soapstone and the red tier stone ring, they are in different item lists, but they share the same number, the same ID that identifies them, and the game looks at the ID of the item to see what it is. So if you give it the ID of the red sign soapstone in the ring slot, it assumes it's a ring with that ID, and in this case that's the red tier stone ring. So that's a very convenient glitch.
It makes sense if you think about it. They're both red, so it just gave him both.
It's kind of funny how similar they are in like red sign soapstone, red tier stone ring. But it's purely coincidence. So
actually, another thing that you can do with ESM is you actually can equip in any slot, but it actually opens a hidden slot, which is the hair slot. Not many people even know that, but you can actually equip things in your hair slot in this game. You can't do it through the UI, but you can with ESM. Pretty crazy.
Yeah, the hair slot is just another armor slot actually, and you can use it to change your hairstyle actually. It's very cool.
Yeah, and we have a table of things that you can do with ESM on the wiki page, so if anyone's interested, there's many items that you can turn into each other.
Right, so here we see them come to Hydra. It's 3 soul spears on the heads. They do a certain rolling pattern to get Hydra to behave a certain way and be able to roll, like also cross or cover distance towards where they want to go, which is towards the golden golem with Dusk. So you see them shoot soul spears and then roll a bit and so on until Hydra is dead.
Yeah, it's been 30 minutes and runners are very close to each other still. And we also see them unequip and equip the pike, because you actually want to lose that crazy weight you don't need it anymore, but you do need some weight for an upcoming glitch called the beam rolls or A rolls. We're gonna talk about that later. And right now, after we save Dusk, we're gonna go ahead and actually talk to her, because we need some spells from her. And we also need the Crown of Dusk. Actually, it always feels so slow to go back and talk to Dusk. But if you
It
think
is
about it,
slow,
yeah,
really.
in the end, it makes up for the time you lose.
Yeah.
Do you know how much time you actually save by doing all this?
No, I haven't really kept up with the timing here. I just know that getting the crown is like 52 seconds or something. That's what I remember from back in the day timing. But at this, what you also do, and you don't just enable the crown, so to speak, but you also do a dupe here. Also another application of quantity storage where you apply a negative quantity to an item to drop it, and dropping a negative amount of something gives you more of that item. So if you drop -5 or something, it gives you 5. And in this case, they're using it to dupe the dragon scale that they acquired from Hydra, which allows them to upgrade the dragon teeth to +5 after Hydra or after Butterfly, which is coming up now. Butterfly is a very straightforward fight. You you just blast it with homing soul mass and 2 soul spears, and that's the end of it. Very simple. Luckily, there's not every route has simple butterfly. Butterfly can be very annoying depending on what equipment a route can get quickly.
It can also be pretty cool, like the new strategy with the pike move swap.
Yeah, that is a very cool one. If you want to see that one, you need to watch the fastest route. But so far, I think only Dan is running that. Or is Regal also doing it in DT +5?
No, I think we're gonna do magics here.
No, I mean for Butterfly, the pike moves up. But yeah, we see them here now going to Sif. Wait, is Mario going to C first? I guess. Yeah. So I guess that's the difference. So
Interesting.
Regal actually does magic Sif, it looks like.
I
And
don't think
Mario is
there's
gonna
much
do.
difference, right, between doing one boss before the other. It's just basically runner preference.
Well, in this case, if you wanna do DT +5 Sif, you wanna upgrade first.
Yeah.
And so you're already resting at a bonfire, so you combine that with warping to Duke's Archives. So if you want to do DT +5 Sif, it's better to do Seath first. So here we have a slight divergence, I guess. Then they're gonna meet up again on the way to the DLC. Regal getting unlucky here. Alright. It was almost good, but at the end, Sif dodged backwards and dodged the Soul Spear. Very unfortunate.
Well, it's still better to use magic in that situation, because if Sif dodges back and you only have the Dragon Tooth, you can't really do anything. Here, at least you can shoot him.
So here, coming up, Mario is killing the golem here on the side, since he did Hydra and freed Dusk from the golden golem. He dropped the broken pendant now, which grants access to the DLC.
I'm not sure which strat both runners use to get down quickly towards Sif.
I think they both just drop down from the path. I
Manually
don't think
drop.
either of them do manually drop, if that's what you mean.
Yeah, because there's so many ways to get down.
Yeah.
But on Mario's side right now, we're gonna see one of the cooler glitches, which is not really a glitch, just clever uses of like the game, I don't know, map.
Level
You can see
design.
you can actually roll down from the elevator and basically skip an entire portion of the game where you have to die to Thief and then you respawn as a prison. You have to make your way back, but with this strategy, you just get through this location very quickly. Saves an insane amount of time.
Yeah, and he got it flawlessly. And we're gonna see if Regol can do the same. Failing it is a huge time loss, especially in real time, because of the extra quitouts. So we'll see. And he's getting slightly blocked by the channeler, but he gets through.
That's why Mario killed the channeler, but you don't have to. And then we'll see the glitch attempted by Regal. Yeah, if you guys think Regal's behind, that's actually not correct, because he's actually one boss ahead of Mario right now.
And he also nails it. Very good job.
Perfect.
So both runners got U-skip flawlessly. That's very nice. It's very unfortunate and very... runners can be very disappointed if they fail it, especially in a race, because it feels very unnecessary. But luckily both managed to get it, and Regal gets hit by an arrow, but that doesn't matter. Actually, I didn't look at how Mario got down because we were looking at Regal. But I assume he just dropped down normally.
Yeah, you do need to set up RGSR somehow, and fall damage is very good here. I think Regal is still ahead a little bit.
Yeah, he should be. He was ahead beforehand, so...
Yeah, well, he did miss one shot on Sif, so if Mario gets a really good Sif, he's gonna make some time back again. But first we're gonna see the Sif fight. Very similar name of the bosses. Nice.
Yeah, very simple. Runners can't fail. Like, you saw Mario shoot the crystal, and then move swap. It can be somewhat easy in that situation to fail the move swap. Happens decently often to runners, I find. But Mario executed it well. And once you get the move swap, it's just 2 running attacks on Steve's belly. One thing that is something that runners have to consider though is that they attack from the side or far enough away from the belly, because the Drang Tooth is actually so long that if you attack right next to it, you actually don't hit the belly or the core, however you want to call it, and it doesn't deal the extra damage that Thief receives when you hit the core. So it's just a minor detail that the runners have to consider when fighting the boss, even though it's just 2 running attacks.
Yeah, it could be 3 running attacks if you miss the correct spot. So you could lose some time. So now we'll see Regal attempting Thief and Mario attempting Thief.
Yeah, Regal also getting the move swap, and also no problem.
Perfect fight from Regal. So it's all gonna be down to this Thief fight by Mario. So yeah, now or never, DT Thief, now or never.
So now we can already see the difference between the two. And he gets a bad opening, that's unfortunate. That is gonna widen the gap between the two. Oh,
Damn.
that is very unlucky. But he gets him, nice. Okay.
So as usual, DT Thief loses.
Biased commentator?
Yeah.
Can't believe it.
Yeah, it is RNG, but I think at least with Magic, you're a little bit less prone to bad RNG, because even if Sif does some jumping, you can still attack him from far away. Especially if it's only the last hit you need to do, you can just attack him and that's it. But with DT, you just kind of have to wait.
So I just checked 2 locations, so 2 spots, and I think Mario is about 33-ish seconds behind at the moment.
Yeah, this is gonna come down to one major mistake. If any one of them makes it, like a death at any place, it's gonna be a much big difference between them. But maybe they just both do like a perfect run with no death, and in that case, Ryu is a bit ahead right now. Only one lightning. That's pretty good.
Yeah, Regal got good RNG there. That is
Yeah.
very nice. If you're unlucky, you can get a lot of lightning attacks from Guardian, not Gargoyle. Guardian. Let's hope I didn't do Mario to tons of lightning attacks by saying that.
That's 2 already.
Oh no.
That's 3.
Okay. He
Okay,
gets the
3
one
is
shot though.
pretty bad, but yeah, the one shot makes up for it a little bit.
Okay. That wasn't bad though. All the time that Guardian shot lightning, Mario was on the way to the other side, to the exit, so the way it happened there, it didn't really lose him a lot of time.
Yeah, at least I didn't do like a flying lightning attack. That would be the worst.
Yeah.
But right now we're gonna see the meme roll for the first time, as you can see. Riggle can continuously roll mid-air. Very cool strat.
Yeah, in this game and in Remaster, with certain equip loads, you can roll off an edge and then keep rolling in the air. That's why it's called air rolls. And if you do it properly, you can time your iframes of the roll to iframe fall damage the same way you would iframe any other damage, which is very useful.
Yeah, it's actually really cool that you can iframe the fall damage.
Yeah.
I'm not sure the devs ever intended that, but
it's also really cool if you look at it's also really cool if you look just in general the development of bombs to avoid fall damage, so to speak, which developed from fall control to plunges and slope rolls to air rolls and so on, which is cool development over time, and it got more smooth, more optimal over the years, which is nice. And both get good Artorias fights, which is just a 2-shot.
Artorias. Actually, we kind of just skip talking about Artorias, which is a bit of a shame because Artorias is a very cool boss, but you can see with DT, it's pretty easy to kill him. Only need 2 running attacks. And we can see on Regal's side he's already trying to kill Gwendolyn, which can go badly if you get bad RNG, but so far it seems pretty good. Yeah, he gets pretty good RNG, just...
Yeah, he gets very lucky.
He wants those,
can be...
Yeah, he can do many magic attacks in a row, and you don't want to see that. You want to see him do the arrow attack, and he actually only did that, so that's pretty good.
Oh, Regal getting... Regal having a bit of an issue there. He jumped and toggled, and then I assume he wanted to do the bow toggle. But he already switched to the shield, so he parried instead.
Then Mario a little bit overzealous, and now he has to dodge, but at least he gets RTSR.
That's very unlucky.
That's 4 in a row.
Okay, now he has arrows. He gets the one shot at least, but that's unfortunate. For a closer race, could have wished that to happen to Regal, then the gap would have closed a bit more. But now the gap has widened, actually.
We have a really cool strategy coming up that they might fail, so let's see.
Yeah.
If Regal fails the 2 cycle, he might have to do 3 cycle, which will make up a lot of time for Mario.
Yeah.
So this fight is a fairly new development. Nobody really was doing that before, at least in this particular way, but as you can see, the runner is gonna run to a specific spot and then bait Calamite. and actually shoot him with Soul Spears midair. And it can be hard to hit every Soul Spear.
Regal manages on the first
Yeah,
cycle, that's nice.
Regal got all 4, that's impressive. So you have to do this twice. And if you miss a single one, I think, you have to do a 3 cycle, which can be really slow. And we'll see Mario attempting the same thing.
Oh, he gets his sword roll though. It's
Is that
unfortunate.
gonna be a problem? I hope he knows the backup pathing.
He should.
A nice fight from Regal. He hasn't missed.
Oh, I'm not sure if that hit for Mario.
Yeah, it did hit, it did hit. I was
It did hit.
listening.
Okay.
Yes.
I have the audio of Regal, so I didn't.
Yes, the only real way you can tell if you hit or not is the audio. I'm not sure which audio is currently on the Speed Soul stream.
And Mario
Yeah,
got a sword
Mario
roll, yes,
sword roll.
unfortunately. This strat is possible in Remaster, but it is more tricky and more precise because shooting spells in Remaster is completely messed up compared to Prepare to Die. And here we see Regal already on the way to the chasm, more air rolls, well as on Mario's side. Just very all around useful glitch air rolls, especially here in the DLC.
Yeah, so right now we'll see Regal actually kill a specific enemy, and then he's gonna pick up the Dog Beat, which is gonna be a very strong spell that they're gonna use to kill most bosses from here on out. So he gets the double kill, picks up the Dog Beat.
Yeah,
So
it's a
this
nice
is
little
why we
strat.
went 99 intelligence, because we need that intelligence to one-shot bosses very easily with this spell. Actually, last time Regal was racing, he died pretty much exactly on this spot as he was doing the Foggate skip. So hopefully he did his homework and prepared better this time. Okay, no Foggate skip this time.
I like how everyone wants to call it Great Magic Shield. Well, it's actually Strong Magic Shield. It feels kind of out of place compared to the other naming schemes in the game.
Yeah,
But
so
yeah,
now
Regal on
a really
now.
cool fight.
Oh, that was...
My god. Regal really,
that was concern.
yeah, making us all feel scared.
Okay, he managed though. And now we see Mario enter the fight. Let's see if he also has a scary moment. Gets a jump back, unfortunately.
It's fine though.
That's gonna be a dark beat. Yeah. Very nice. That was a clean fight for the RNG that he got. He didn't get any rain, which is very nice. I guess Mario
And
managed to
on
save a
Regal's
bit of
side,
time.
yeah, we're seeing one of the other coolest glitches in the game. It's not much is happening, but it's actually just a really cool coincidence that this glitch is possible, which is called the Fire Stage Elevator Clip. Because it just so happens that you can clip through this elevator place and fall down, but there's no way to cancel the fall damage there. But fortunately, there's this boss that's a reskin of the Asylum Demon that has the plunge animation. So you can actually plunge and skip the fall damage.
No!
Oh my.
Oh no! Regal
That's
died.
how Mario wins this race, I see.
That is very unfortunate. Fire Stage Elevator Clip claiming lives again. I see, he's going for the, as Sas calls it, the placebo
Actually,
skip, which
Mario
is
is
to...
getting a really slow Fire Stage Elevator Clip. It's like his 6th quit out, and he still hasn't fell down.
Wow. So I don't think Regole is ahead. Still, if he falls, he should fall through now. Yeah.
It took him a while.
This time he gets it. Yeah. So there's when you are move swapped, the Dragon Tooth has the plunging attack of the Rapier, which points down. And if you aren't move swapped, then the Dragon Tooth has the normal plunge attack, which is horizontal attack. I don't know if you want to call it that. So they have different hitboxes. Unfortunately, it's very hard to understand when the 5-stage elevator clip fails like that, and how much the hitbox of the attack can help with it. But I think at the moment it seems more consistent without move swap.
Yeah, so now we see the centipede kill. Very easy with Dark Beat. And this race is only closer now after that unfortunate death. So Mario is ahead, but by a very small margin.
Yeah. Yeah, Ayame. It is funny. Maarionete has had a lot of trouble with a 5-stage elevator clip in the past, before the tournament. And now in the tournament, it tends to be on his side in the way that his opponents fail it, but he doesn't. And he manages to squeeze out victories because of it. Happened already, and it might happen again today.
Well, I got my points on Rigo, so I'm getting kind of worried right now. Of course, insane biased commentary, because I actually have my points on one of the racers.
Yeah. So yeah, both runners successfully managed to walk through that nice park with very nice dragon butts. And they're on the way to Bed of Chaos now, which is just gonna be the very well-known Toki Bombs fight with fire bombs. I think just about everyone on the planet knows that strat by now. So not much going on here at the moment, just running up some stairs. The dot of chaos that Maarionete just ran past, and Regole is about to run past, can kill runners if you are not aware of how to deal with it. Both managed just fine though.
Yeah, it's actually funny, because her name is actually Quilana. It's the same name as the other one that actually sells you pyromancies. It's kind of weird. I'm not sure if they're meant to
Is
be the
that
same
confirmed?
person.
Is that confirmed? I'm not sure.
It was confirmed in the handbook.
Okay.
I don't remember how it was called, but she was called Quilana in that handbook. I'm not sure if it's meant to be the same person.
Yeah, you see them do Toki bombs, just two well-placed fire bombs to Mario getting.
Actually, Mario barely managed that.
Oh, yeah, that was kind of unfortunate. Because
Both of them are
Mario
getting.
Mario actually missed the dark beat and didn't realize at first, I think. Or did he? I don't know. He did a quick Sorcerer's Catalyst R2 afterwards. That closed the gap a bit more. They're really
Yeah,
close now. Just a couple of
anything
seconds.
can. Even Gwynner and Jay can mess with them right now.
Yeah. It's really nice though, like it's really awesome to watch these really close races where they're neck and neck effectively. And there's not too much left anymore.
Yeah, anything can basically make or break this race right now. Any little thing, because they're so close.
So up next is Ceaseless for both of these guys. It's not very interesting fight, it's just another 2-shot.
Well, it's gonna be every fight from now on.
Yeah.
Just dog beat them to death very quickly.
But the other bosses, you have something on the way or something that can easily go wrong. Or Regole
Yeah,
getting
one
into
thing that I'm a bit worried about is lower Undead Burg skip.
Yeah, that can definitely fail.
We'll see if we have any rubbish pickups today.
Yeah, Mario has shown himself to be very consistent in this tournament. I just wonder if this is going to be also a 110. We'll see. He did get pretty unlucky in some ways.
You can see there's barely a 5-second difference between them right now.
Yeah. Mario got unlucky, for example, with Sif and Gwendolyn, and Regole got unlucky with Fire Stage Elevator Clip.
Yeah, Mario actually, funnily enough, he had the same kind of unluck with both Guardian and Gwendolyn. They just both kept doing the magic attacks. And in both of the fights, Mario actually managed to make some time back by doing the one-shot, so that's interesting. So yeah, now
so
the
next,
Nito segment can also be a little bit scary, so we'll see how it goes. Because Nito has claimed some lives in this tournament. And of course, you can get really bad RNG with the screams, so that can mess with you. Maybe one of them will attempt the Foggate skip.
Yeah, we'll see. I could imagine for maybe Regole going for it. He has like he probably in his mind he has now, oh, I died to Fire Stage Elevator Clip, that's a huge time loss, I need to maybe make that back somehow. He might be tempted to go for it, whereas Mario maybe not so much. Oh, Mario getting actually
Mario
blocked
getting
though.
blocked a little bit. That's gonna save
Oh,
Regole some.
Regole is
Oh, he has to quit out. Now Regole's ahead.
Regole is ahead now. That's
You can
so...
see a very small thing just lets Regole be ahead again. Oh my, Regole almost hits the random skull falling down. That was scary.
Has to dodge the Bone Wheel Skeleton. Bone Wheel Skeletons can be scary, but if you dodge them counterclockwise while you're running away from them, then they're very easy to avoid, luckily. As you
No
can see, the
storage
runners
roll
do
for
there.
Regole. Very easy pinwheel fight, of course.
Mario got blocked by skeletons after the lever and had to quit out. That's why Regole is now slightly ahead again.
I'm not sure he had to quit out, but he chose to do it. So now Regole is definitely ahead because quit out RTA is very slow. I think Mario had to commit to either doing the dog beats or quitting out. He tried to do both, which is really slow altogether. But you can still see they're very close. There's barely like a 10-second difference. Anything can make or break this. And we see no Foggate skip from Regole.
Yeah.
And no Foggate skip from Mario as well.
Both runners taking it safe instead of taking the 3.5 something seconds time save.
Yeah, definitely consistency is very important.
So upcoming now is Nito. Ideally it's just gonna be a Soul Spear fight. But of course Nito has a scream attack and can scream. And we'll see.
And we actually see Mario casting hidden bodies. He wasted some more time.
Yeah, that is a safety strat to cast that early.
He's safe, but it's gonna lose him some more time that he has to make
Yeah.
back. It's gonna come down to boss RNG at this point, I think. So let's see how does Regole fare in this fight. Oh, we got the instant scream, that's very important. And Regole had to roll it.
Oh, he gets
Usually
two
you
screams.
see...
And Mario also gets the scream. Nito in a very screamy mood.
Yeah, thankfully Regal gets past it without dying. But yeah, it definitely wasn't a free fight.
Mario managed to catch up a tiny bit from that, though, I
Yeah,
think.
because Regal had to do the block beat.
Yeah, Mario is only 4 seconds behind now.
Yeah, it actually considerably shortened down. I guess it might come down to 4 kings.
Could be. Who knows? There's
Maybe
still
Seal Skip?
Seascape or Capra gaping, some RNG getting blocked by a dog or whatever, I don't know.
Yeah, it might even come down to the Gaping Demon RNG with the fast attack, or if he's gonna slam or not, because that can waste some time.
Mario jumping to the middle to get more fall damage, since he had a bit too little.
Yeah, but he did get a store draw from that.
That widened the gap a little bit again.
Yeah, this is so close. It's crazy. Every little thing just matters so much.
Yeah, Regal used the Blossom. Mario didn't go for it because he had to think about the fall damage there.
Nice. Regal goes for the crazy Ivan setup. Yeah, Mario's gonna lose some time here, taking up.
Oh, that is... Oh, that might have decided the race. Mario did not get the seal skip from that quit out. But that should be fine. Yeah, Regal was very lucky there, getting the Ivan seal skip, which is super fast.
He's very good at doing it. He's been doing it for a very long time in the long warp.
Yeah.
But who knows? Maybe he's gonna miss some beads on the 4 Kings fight, which can happen. It can happen to anyone.
Yeah, it's still not decided at all, this race.
Yeah, if no mistakes happen, then Regal's gonna win, but mistakes are very easy. It looks like he's gonna get it. Yeah.
Very good job. Mario getting better RNG on the king though.
But they both get it.
Lower final is not decided yet. That will be through the upcoming races.
You can look at the challenge thing. Let me copy it in chat.
And we see Regal get the low on berg skip. Very nice job.
Yeah, I just pasted the link to the tournament.
And Mario also gets it. Very good job.
Damn, no rubbish pickup today.
And they also don't get blocked by dogs. That's nice.
They both attempt the quit out strategy and they both make it work.
Yeah, the loser of this race goes straight to the loser's final. And will then face the finalist of the loser's bracket. And if they win, if Regal or Mario loses and they win the loser's final, they will actually go up against each other again in the grand final.
Yeah, but Regal's gonna have an advantage at that point.
Yeah, that is
Mario
true,
is gonna have to win twice.
Yeah, the winner of this race will have to lose twice in the grand final because they didn't lose yet, which is very nice safety net. But yeah, here both are coming up on Gaping Dragon. Shouldn't be too much of a problem.
Yeah, I don't think even the lack of slam is gonna make Regal lose this at this point. And he does get it.
Yeah. Just a 2-shot hitting the head, which takes more damage. The floppy head. Oh, Mario does not get the slam. And now he slams.
Yeah, that's gonna waste some time.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
And he gets hit too. That's unfortunate. I think it's gonna decide it. Unless Regal gets some really crazy things happening in the green segment.
Yeah,
I guess
both are still
he
on.
could still die to the Run Killer Black Knight.
Yeah. Both are on 110 pace. Mario still very consistent. In every single race so far, he has gotten the 110. No one else has been this consistent. Unfortunately,
yeah, it's not going to be enough if Regal doesn't make any mistakes on this point.
let's see, he gets the Red Houston ring set up. Just getting hit by that running attack from the first Black Knight.
This next Black Knight is basically going to decide the race. This is the only place where you can really die at this point.
He dodges it.
Yeah, he was ready.
Mario also
Yeah, of course,
getting Red
you
Houston.
can fail the parry, of course, but I mean, these races have so many attempts at win at this point. Missing a parry is going to be really... I don't think it's going to happen, basically. It would be really uncharacteristic of any of them to miss a green parry. But yeah, I'm trying my best to curse Regal right now, basically.
You bet on him, and now you're trying to curse him. That's very interesting. Trying to make up for your bias casting.
Well, yeah, you gotta vote for the underdog, of course.
Let's see. And
Yeah,
he gets
no
it.
misses from Regal. GG for Regal. Congrats.
That is a low 110, and Mario is right behind. Gets a 110-20. Oh.
Oh my.
I
tried to curse Regal and I cursed Mario.
I think I know
instead.
what happened to Mario. He saw Regal split right that moment, and so he finished. And probably got distracted. That's my guess. That is unfortunate.
So I think Mario isn't gonna try to beat the boss again. He's just gonna
No,
forfeit, basically.
Yeah, it doesn't matter at this point anymore. That's unfortunate. But yeah, I assume that's what happened, that he got distracted. I was thinking, is he gonna be distracted because... hey guys, great race.
Hello.
Hey, how'd that go?
That went really close.
That was super close. Regal, you split and finished the moment like Mario was past the fuck of Gwyn.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
and then
saw.
I had
I
a
saw
sick
the-
fucking run.
Did you get
but-
distracted, Mario, and fail the parry?
Yeah,
yeah.
Actually, yes. I saw the finish
figured.
on my peripheral vision, and I parried too early.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
funny. I was wondering why you forfeited at the end or whatever. But-
Yeah, because I died too quick.
Dude, I got a 1:10:20 with the Fire Sage elevator clip death. That's actually really good.
I lost so much more time than that all throughout my run. Like my early
Yeah.
game, my Berg was absolutely horrible.
Really,
That
my
was
Berg
my
wasn't
best
great.
worst run ever.
My Berg wasn't great, but after that, it was like really smooth, like the whole way until elevator clip. Like I think that would have been like a 109:20 or 30 if I hadn't died there.
Yeah, Mario got pretty bad RNG on bosses, so that made
Really?
him lose a lot of time. He
Yeah.
got bad RNG on Sif,
Mm.
on
Gwendolyn.
Gwendolyn, yeah, and then on Gargan as well.
I had good RNG pretty much everywhere, I would say.
Yeah, Regal got pretty lucky everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sif was horrible. Like 4 or 5 jumps.
Dang, that's awesome. I'm glad we had a close race. I thought I was like just waiting for you to finish at the end there. Like,
I assumed Mario was the
and
same.
I died because of it.
the whole time I was like, God, I can't believe I'm having this like solid of a run and I died to elevator clip. So lame. But I mean, I guess I'm not too unhappy.
Well, actually, Mario had a very slow elevator clip as well.
Yeah, well,
yeah,
it was like
I had
4
an
quitouts.
extra quit out.
I think Mario had to do like a 6 or 7 quit outs to get down.
No, it was 4.
I think it was more than that.
No, it wasn't.
Okay, let's just not talk about it.
Very angrily counting, so I'm very sure it was 7.
I know exactly how many times it took.
Yeah.
Also, what was the the winner where you kill with a bomb. That's not what you normally do, right? Is
Yeah,
that
because
because you shot the arrow at Hellkite?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was just mispressing buttons there. I don't know what happened there.
Yeah,
What
that
happened?
was kind of weird.
You had to kill
Uh,
Guinevere with a bomb?
Yeah, when I was going to fight, oh not fight, like cut Hellkite's tail, I instead of aiming like with the reticle, I toggled the bow and then I shot I shot the arrow like perpendicular to Hellkite. So then
Nice.
oh, that's bad. So I used the other arrow and I kept the last one and
Yeah,
killed Guinevere with
right.
a bomb.
Did you just
Yeah,
have some like some nerves at the beginning there?
It
I did a
was
little bit.
it was piling up because I got hit by the hollow right after the merchant. So I would say, okay. Then I got hit by the lance hollow after the pine resin. I say, okay, that's
Yeah.
bad. Then I got hit by Taurus, and I say, okay, I'm nervous. And then I did that on Hellkite, and I say, okay, I'm definitely nervous. And then
Yeah.
I mismanaged my stamina on SGS, and I was omega nervous.
Yeah, it's one thing to be kind of like nervous, but then when mistakes start compounding on each other, it builds it up even more. Rather than being okay, let's just do the next thing and the next thing. It's like when you have all
Yeah.
these like things building up, it can make it even worse for sure.
But my
Yeah,
Well,
we were
bird
actually,
was
the
wondering.
a
first big
disaster.
mistake was by Regal. Remember what that was?
What, the elevator quit out?
Yeah, the elevator quit out.
That's
But
not a
basically, it's the
big
first.
mistake,
Well, it was
but
the first. I don't know, something actually happening. That's not like a
yeah.
stamina management problem.
Right. Well, that gargoyle was like really close to me.
Yeah.
And it kind of threw me off, but he ended up being far away that it was like definitely my fault that I failed that. But yeah. The good thing is that doesn't lose a ton of time RTA. So yeah, I wasn't too worried about that.
It did close the gap though. At that point you were like, I don't know, 15 to 20 seconds ahead of Mario, but Mario did get the elevator skip, and then
So
you
later
were
on
only a
he had
couple
the
of
time
seconds.
save. Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
In the
That
end,
makes
actually,
sense.
the whole race was decided by Mario getting blocked by skeletons in the neutral
Oh,
Actually,
segment.
really?
Yeah.
Did you do the no
Yeah.
quit out?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you got
Yep.
blocked.
I didn't get blocked at all.
Well,
so.
I had like 3 or 4 extra quit outs that I had to do because I messed up. So there's also time there, and my terrible Berg. And dying to Gwyn, that would be bad, and even
Yeah, but
regardless
like
of how much time
that's
I had.
whatever. You saw me finish and like
Yeah.
Yeah, I
just
mean
like
that's
zoned out.
understandable at that point.
Yeah. Cool. I'll have to go watch that race back. That's awesome. It was close. And I guess like it was I probably had a bit of a lead until the elevator clip and we
Yeah.
got really close after
Very
that.
likely, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, because of the small mistakes, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
But I
Yeah, and
think
then
I played
honest fight
pretty
was
well at
fine.
the end. Like
My own S fight was pretty good.
Yeah,
mine too.
Mario had some, he got the charge opening,
Yeah,
but
I had
honestly I got stuck. But he handled it super
time.
well, so it was about as good as he could have gotten from that opening.
Did you skip the bonfire?
No.
Me either. See,
Dude, I was
like
already almost crying on my Berg. You think I was gonna skip that bonfire? Hell no.
yeah.
Also, I had to go to the bathroom from
Really?
like Priscilla onwards.
Yeah.
Damn.
That'll make you go faster.
Yeah.
Cool. Well,
Yeah,
I'm glad it
GG.
was a good race. Yeah, GG to you, Mario.
Yeah, if I had to lose to anyone, I'm glad it was those two.
Yeah, same for me.
Well,
to
you might still meet up again if Mario
Yeah.
wins in the losers final. You
Damn.
can have a
True.
rematch.
Yeah.
I'm glad to have you down there keeping people at bay in the losers final. You know.
The great filter in the
Yeah,
losers final.
exactly. I'm happy to have you down there.
All right. Do you have anything else you wanna?
No. I'm
No,
good.
I gotta go to the bathroom. So
I got
hurry up.
someone to raid already. So
Go
All
fast.
right. So yeah, good job on the race, guys, and
Thank you.
thanks everyone for watching.
Yeah. See you guys later.
And yeah,
We'll see
tomorrow
Regal
there's
in the
gonna be
finals. That's crazy.
yeah. We're gonna go into the finals, and tomorrow there's gonna be more matches. Ayame versus Kata, right?
Yes, and also very quickly scheduled earlier today is going to be Sasterton and Nax. We're going to be trying to get the next few rounds out quickly to wrap this thing up. So yeah, it's a little bit of a short notice, but 2 races tomorrow should be.
All right. I hope we'll see everyone who's watching there for those races too. And yeah, see you next time, everyone.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Okay, raid is sent.
Nice.